What's up, everybody? I'm Cam Crusher, and there is a lot of good information out there when it comes to playing Vayne. But there's a lot of questionable information as well. People still think you can only place wells on dirt. Trees respawn.
You have to say spoiler alert.
Don't worry, they aren't in the video, but I do have 8 other ones I will be testing, including one from you, the viewers. So are they myth? Or are they truth? Let's find out. And if you have a myth that you want me to check out, let me know in the comments below. Container loot respawns in 3 hours real time. So it's now 3:40 p.m. on a Saturday. We'll take this one, and we'll take that one. And we're on standard loot. All right, 1 hour in. Let's check the boxes. Nothing. Wait, did I not take this one before? Oh, it was too full. Okay, so this one's going to be the test. This one I couldn't pick up. Okay, so we're good there. But at least we have one, so that's kind of weird, but whatever. All right, we're testing here. Nothing. All right, it's been 3 hours. Let's go check the container. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Ooh, it's full. Oh, look at that, huh? So, after 3 hours, the loot does respawn. So I would say this myth is 100% confirmed. An oven must be off and you must be wearing gloves to keep you from burning your hands. All right, let's test this one out. Let's turn the oven on. We have our, where's our fishes? We have our 141-inch salmon. I mean, salmon are big, but they aren't that big. And then 131-inch trout. Holy crap. You could feed a family for like months with that. Let's get them going. Let's make sure we're not wearing our gloves. Perfect, perfect. So first test will be with the oven off. So we will turn the oven off and then try to take out the fish without gloves. And then the second test will be with the oven back on. Okay, let's grab the food. First, we'll take the gigantic salmon. Look at that, huh? All right, let's turn the oven back on and we'll grab the other mutant gigantic fish here from The Simpsons. Boom. Oh, look at that. No burn hands. All right, and this myth that you need gloves and that the oven has to be off is clearly busted all the way around. There are vitamins in Vayne. Someone on Reddit posted about this after watching a video that mentioned it. So I went looking for it everywhere. I mean, I searched the prison, I searched the med centers, I searched some places that I probably didn't want to search. Oh my, But yeah, I couldn't find it. Yeah, I've spent hours upon hours of looting. I love looting, it's fun. But I have never found it. I found a Newton's cradle, but I have not found that. So let's take the ultimate test. Let's check the item list, see if it's there. All right, let's check the admin menu. You can access this, by the way, by hitting your backslash on the keyboard and then go into items. And you could either scroll down the list or you could filter it. Vitamin. Let's see if we got anything. We have nothing. Okay, let's clear it. All right, the list is supposed to be alphabetical, but sometimes it's a little wonky. Like if you notice, melee wrench is here. You have stuff that'll be at the beginning and at the end that'll be out of order as well. So, but I checked the beginning. We went down through vitamins, which, let's go down here. We have painkillers, veterinary, that kind of stuff. So it should be somewhere in this vicinity, but we don't have them. We have a vitality book, but we don't have any vitamins. So I would say that vitamins being in Vayne is definitely and 100% a myth. Hazmat suits are not 100% waterproof. So there's a glitch with the hazmat suits where if you get in an open roof vehicle, you will take water. Someone had replied in the comments, as you can see, that the hazmat suits are not 100% waterproof. When I saw that, I was like, I mean, it says it, but you know, it there could be something wrong. So we are going to test that out just to be sure. So we're going to do an hour in the rain and then we're going to do an hour underwater. But I have a moderate sunburn for some weird reason. All right, whatever. A sunburn in the rain. That's weird. Okay, so it's 4:46 now. We will check back in an hour. Okay, it's been an hour. Let's turn off the rain. Let's check my dude out, see how he's looking. Very dry. Still has a moderate sunburn though, which is weird, but whatever. So clearly an hour of rain. Didn't matter, it's still 100% waterproof. All right, Hazmat Test 2. Completely underwater for an hour in game. It's 10:12 a.m. All right, 11:12. See how we're doing here. Okay, yeah, nope. No wetness. But we do have a moderate sunburn, which is kind of weird. We lasted an hour underwater and then an hour in the rain. And we did not get wet at all in 2 hours of rain and underwater. So this myth is definitely busted. All right, we have a viewer submission myth from Denny's854. Are rebreathers working now underwater? So if we put that in a myth format, it seems like it would be rebreathers are not working. So let's test that out real quick here. All right, we have our rebreather on, as you can see, 100% condition. Let's go in the water. Whee! Yeah, let's check our medical. Looking good, looking good. There we go. I would say that myth is busted, which is good news for you, Denny's, right? Because you want the rebreather to work, right? Rain catchers will not fill while you are away from base. All right, let's get a baseline here. This one is 10,250, and the second one is 11,282. All right, let's get away from the base. We'll use fly mode for that. Up and away. Okay, we're all the way down here. And we are literally on the edge of the map.
You can't pull over any farther!
Alright, it's now 2:04 p.m. Well, 2:05 p.m. So, hour in game, we'll be back. Alright, so we cut the water off and we are heading back home. Whee! Alright, let's check this out. 10,336. It was 10,250 before. Here we go. 11,367. It was 11,282 before. Scribble my notes. It was either 2 or 7, but the point is there's more water in there. So I would definitely say containers will refill away from your base, so this myth is busted. The Horde will go away if you ignore them. All right, I just came out here to check the 2-hour mark for the containers, but we just got a Horde, so I kind of want to test this one too, because the other Hordes we've had, we've called in. So this one is just one that just happened, so let's just leave it at that and ignore them. All right, we'll check back in 24 hours in the game. All right, it is 18 hours, and it's super quiet out here. All right, oh, they're dead. Let's check the other side. Anybody left? So the Horde's all dead. And here's the weird thing. I also did a couple other tests, and each time either there was one zombie left or the zombies were dead. I don't think they ever despawned or shambled off. I think they just fought each other until the bitter end. So what does that mean? I would say that ignoring the Horde is true. They don't go away, but they do eventually die. Or you're left with one zombie, and that's a pretty good outcome too. Alrighty, say goodnight, Mr. Zombie. I'm heading out to edit the video and watch Army of Darkness, so make sure you hit that like button, you primitive screwheads. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe too so you won't miss out on any new content. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.